Guys, Cosmic here, and today we're gonna rank all the forms of Dragon Ball Evolution. Now, thankfully, I didn't have to set this up. A fan did. Thank you so much. I'm gonna put this code up here on the screen so you can see. And yeah, thanks to them. So yeah, let's get at this. Anyways, the first form we have is Corrupted Super Saiyan. Now, this form, it looks really cool and it's really rare, but that doesn't make it S tier. What that does make it though is it's not bad. Like if you have it, it's not a bad form. For that reason, I think it's C because it's not like good, but it's not bad. Which leads us to our next Halloween form, Corrupted Super Saiyan Blue. Now this is a good form if you don't have like any event forms, it'll be good. For that reason alone, it's a decent form, decently strong B form. Same thing with Corrupted Super Saiyan Blue. It's evolution. It's a good form, but it's not like the best, you know. But it is above Corrupted Blue. Now next, what is this? What's next? Okay, Enraged mode. Enraged mode. Now, I never really used this. You might, but I don't. So I think it's kind of it's good. It's a really good technique, but it's fleeting. But it is good if you're lower level. So I'll give it A tier. Evolution. Now, okay. It's not S tier, we all know this. It has really high key drain. It looks okay. And it increases in power fast enough. So if you're low level looking to grind and you fuse with someone and you have key to spare, it's good to grind with. I'm gonna put it personally right here because it's okay, but I'd rather use Blue Evolution. It's more stable. Final form, come on guys, we all know this is S tier. Like, yeah, it's not the strongest form in the game anymore, but it has zero key drain. You can stack it with other forms, and it's always going to get stronger whenever new forms added. So obviously, it's at the top of S tier. There's no debating that, you know? And Goofy Instinct. Now, I'm gonna be honest. This technique was kind of a letdown. I mean, yeah, when you master it, you dodge like most of the time. But dude, you get down to 17 stamina, you're done for. So I'm gonna put it below. I'm gonna put it right there. It's mid. It's kind of not that good. Hakushin. I like this one. I like it a lot. Why do I like it? It looks really good. You increase in size, long animation, but it is so cool. Like it is so cool. I love this one. And you do get stronger when you get hit, but it goes away when you heal. However, speaking of that, when you get hit with Ki Blast, dude, that stuff gets deflected and disintegrated. That alone, to me, puts it above Enrage mode. It has really cool, like, little abilities with it, and it looks dope. So easily, above Rage. And same thing with Halo. It's a good technique, useful, you can heal with it. Who needs sensors when you got Halo? And it looks really cool. So all the Goku Black role plays you can do with it. Okay, don't go above. There we go. What's next? Akari. So Akari, yeah. I don't talk about this one that much. I mean, you hit, you get strong, boom. You can get to like 100 times multiplier. It's gonna be top of A tier. It would be S, but it got nerfed. My fault, guys. My bad. But it got nerfed, so it's gonna be top of A tier. Now, Infinite Evolution. This is debatably, people like to debate. This is the strongest form, but this is the second strongest form from my standpoint. So with that, it would be S. I'm gonna put the bottom of S though, and you'll see why. This is Kaioken. Kaioken you can bug out, use glitches with, but that alone, like people said in the past, doesn't make it the best automatically. So without glitches, I would still use it, but why use that when you have Enrage mode? So I'm gonna put it at the bottom of A. Legendary Super Saiyan 2. Okay, it's below Akari, but above Hakushin in terms of strength. Hakushin's there because it has cool abilities. Not because it's strong, because of its abilities, looks, and style. That's why it's where it's at. Legendary Super Saiyan? Well, I mean, guys, it's legendary Super Saiyan. It's Broly. No, not seriousness. It's just not that good. It's D tier. We all know it's D tier. It's not that good. Like, why use that when you got infinite evolution and evolution? There's no point for that form, as much as I would love to use it. And I'm gonna put MUY at the top. MUY. No, I'm gonna put it right here. A tier is getting pretty full, but here. In rage mode, actually, I'll put Kaioken like right there because it's not as useful anymore as it used to be. Base form. Jokes aside, I would put this up here. I would literally put it at the top of S tier because it is the best form in the game. Everyone knows. But no, come on, guys. We all know it's base form. The Scouter, the OP. Scouter BOP. Mystic. Now, Mystic is really good. It gets stronger with every form. But I don't see it passing Legendary Super Saiyan 2 anytime soon. For that reason alone, it is right there in that placement. Pride. You know, personally, doesn't look that good. It's okay. I haven't used it. I don't use it that much. And it's not that strong. And it's not, I mean, it's as rare as Corrected Super Saiyan, you could say, but, I think that's Super Saiyan. Yeah, D tier. Same thing with 3. 3, 2, it takes too much to master. L4 right there. Same thing with 4. Actually, hold on, I don't think about it. You can do really cool hair glitches with 4. Nah, D tier. Okay. Raikon. Oh, it's so good. It's above Infinite Evolution, guys. I'm sorry. You can just get so strong with it with such little key drain. Like 1,000 times multiplier, tens of thousands times multiplier. Ridiculous. It doesn't take that long to, like some people think. It can get really strong really fast. It only takes an hour to get to like a 500, 1,000 times multiplier. Super Saiyan 5? Super Saiyan 5. I say it's below MUY, but it's definitely A tier. It's a good form. It's really good. It doesn't take that much effort to get, and it's a really good form. So it's worth it. Same thing with Raikon, though. Raikon's just easier. That's just Super Saiyan Blue. You guys, come on. Shot forms are going to be like, down here. Same thing with Blue Evolution. D tier. Super Saiyan God. I mean, it's D tier, guys. Come on. D tier. We all know this. What's next? Super Saiyan Rage. I really like the mechanic on it. It's a useful mechanic. Right? You start with a high strength and then slowly go down. So, that alone, I'll put it right here. Speaking of which, we'll put Super Saiyan God right there because you bulk down. And then we'll put these at the back because it's Super Saiyan, guys. Come on, we know this. Now, what's next? We have Rose. I love Rose. Rose is my favorite form in all of anime. Favorite form by far. That and Super Saiyan God are my favorite. But even with that said, it's still D tier. It just doesn't. It doesn't compete with the event forms up here, or boss drops. It doesn't compete with them. But it does go right here. I'm gonna put it below base because base is a scouter. The scout is really useful, and you know what? Base form's awesome. What's this? Super Saiyan Blue Evolution? Super Saiyan Rose Evolution. Honestly, I didn't really think it was that cool. Rose is cool, but this just kind of like ruined the whole look of it, So I'll put it right there. D tier is going to be kind of off look, guys. So, yeah. UI Omen, it's a good form. You have dodge. You can dodge, and you have a decent power up. So, right there. It's weaker than weaker than Pride, but it's more useful than Pride. But it doesn't look as good. Now, last form, Ultra Ego. Ultra Ego, dude. You remember when this came out? It was a monster. It was the best form in the game. Period. There was nothing to compete. It literally, like, in 2 hours, I got 100 million HP, and I was going for more. Could get septillion power level with it. It was a beast, but not anymore, sadly. However, it is still good. It can still rival Mystic somewhat, and you can combine it with MUI, not MUI. You can combine it with like White here, look like Ultra Vegito, and you can heal and not lose your power up. But it does cap off. Like it's like a not. It's not always gonna cap off. It's just gonna get like to so little gain to the point where it's gonna be useless. But that being said, I think that's respectable. It's above Hakushin, below Mystic though, because Mystic will always outpace it, just like it will soon in these forms. Not Akari though for a while, not for a long time. I don't think it ever will. But yeah, it's Ultra Ego. So this is all the forms, guys. The form and technique list. Thanks again to you know who for making this for me. Saved me a lot of time. Let's go. Let's review. So why are these forms up here, and why are these down here? Now let's be honest. We know why these forms are up here. We know why Final Form, Raikon, and Infinite Evolution are S tier. It's obvious. Final Form increases in strength with every form you get or technique, and has no key drain and can be stacked with other forms. Very useful and very powerful and very potent and good potential. Now Raikon will grow in strength, little key drain. Looks really cool. Let's be honest, it looks good. And on top of that all, it can be stacked with final form too. If you're good enough to do it, you can do it. So it can outgrow any form now because the key drain's low and it grows fast. So that's why these two are at the top of S tier. That's why Infinite Evolution's at the bottom. As for Infinite Evolution, it is a good form. It can grow fast, but it caps off like at the same as Akari. But the only reason it's above Akari is because it grows faster. That's the only reason it's above. Either way, they'd be at the same tier. If it didn't grow faster than Akari, they'd be in the same spot. Like Akari would be like this would be an A tier, but it's not. Bottom of S. No, A tier. All these forms right here, all of them, are from an event or they have their own quirk, right? Akari grows, Legendary Super Saiyan 2, charge, key, get strong, boom. Like they all have their own thing to do with them. That's why they're A tier, right? They're all unique in some fashion or some way. Now B tier, besides like Goofy Instinct and Evolution, they're good like techniques and forms, but they just lack strength. They look good, but they lack the power. Evolution, it just has too much key drain. And rightfully so, you get strong really fast. It should remain how it is. Goofy Instinct, you're limited by your stamina. Wish there was a way to increase stamina, or if there was, this would be like top A tier, maybe S tier, but it's not. Because there's no way. And obviously, these below are just not that powerful. Like, why use these when you can use, like, let's say you're a new player. Why would you want to use any of these forms when you can use MUI or Super Saiyan 5, right? Or Raikon? Like, what's the point? There isn't a point. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, that's my tier list. I mean, I think I did a pretty good job. I think this is, like, a definite tier list. Because everything in D is just based off, like, looks, in my opinion. But you let me know your thoughts. What do you think the tier list should look like? Let me know in the comments below. Join my Discord too. I know you're watching. Join it. Join it. All right, guys. See you later. Your boy's out. I gotta go play some Roblox, you know?